How do you feel about that trade, and how do you feel that these two will become just a highlight reel?
I believe in the coaching in Minnesota.
Okay.
Right. I believe in Finchie. He was my assistant. He was with the Rockets. He's I was under him when I was with Minnesota. I really believe in the coaching. Right. So, and you know, as funny as this may sound, I really still believe in Rudy Gobert being a top 3, top 4 defender in the NBA.
I'm glad you said that, Pat.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. There's 2 guys here that on this couch that don't kind of respect his defensive.
No. There you go.
See?
We don't
Am I
respect,
wrong, though?
I don't respect that he had 4 defensive player of the years.
Why? He's the best defensive player ever to play the game besides Wemby. Before Wemby came, he was the best defensive player to ever be in the game of basketball.
Why is that?
His percentages, and I'm going off like numbers. I know you guys. I don't know if you guys
ever. Boy, it's out the mud. We go. Hold on. Boy, it's out the mud.
I'm with you. I'm with him.
No, you're not.
What you mean? I was with him.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait.
You said ever.
He did?
Yes. I said one of the best.
You know one thing I realized he said?
I didn't hear that.
He understands the algorithm. He understands what. Boy, it's out the mud. Best at.
He knows how to move the knees.
I said he's one of the best defenders ever.
I thought you said the best.
Oh, I thought you said
one
the
of
best
defenders ever. I think if you guys understand the numbers, you talk about rim protection. His rim protection is something we've never, ever seen in the game of basketball. His defensive rebounding, mind you, that's a part of defense also. His defensive rebounding is something that we've never seen. For you to play the Utah Jazz back when he played, for you to play the Minnesota Timberwolves while he's on the court, your offensive schemes have to change. You have to change your whole offense only because of him, not because of anything else. Yes, down the stretch, do people go out in one-on-one? Yes. Do the same people who go out in one-on-one kill everybody else one-on-one? Of course. So, like, you talking about Luka and you talking about Kyrie.
You say Rudy's better than Anthony Davis? Defensively?
Yes. I mean, the numbers say it. It's not close. He wouldn't be. You just don't up and get defensive players of the year. You just don't. They don't hand those out. And I'm a defensive guy. Trust me. It was hard for me making some defensive teams. Like, I don't think you guys understand what he does. Alter shots, all that shit counts. Like, all that shit counts. You're not just going in and just scoring a team defense. He is.
You won it off statistics, then. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game.
Eye test, you should have got.
Yeah.
The eye test, Avery Bradley should have got more. The eye test, like, if we going off eye test.
And I think things like that, players should be able to vote for it because you impact the game every time you step on the court. I don't think he does that. Like, granted, yeah, obviously you get to the rim, you know, you got to think about Rudy Gobert down there, but you impact the game. I've seen you guard a motherfucker 6'8" and give them fits the whole game because they gave you that assignment.
Yeah.
Blocks have always trumped steals and just guarding the fuck out of people.
And that's stupid.
Blocks,
that's crazy.
It's historically it's how it's always been.
No, and that's hard.
It's hard to change it. Just like MVPs usually go to somebody on the winningest team.
Like, I love Marcus Smart. He's the only guard in the last how many years get Defensive Player of the Year?
Gary Payton.
Tony Allen ain't got one. You ain't got one. Avery Bradley ain't got one.
Anthony Davis.
Drew Holiday ain't got one. Come on, bro. That's all I'm saying. I am taking that against Rudy since Charlie think I be trying to go at Rudy.
Trying to get the man
I have nothing against Rudy, but I feel like it's other guys who impact defensively because I watch basketball. I'm watching the games, and I see what you used to do. How you used to frustrate people on a nightly basis.
I think what Wemby is doing diminishes, like, makes what Rudy did not okay. Wemby's blocking 3-point. I ain't never seen.
But Wemby can guard on the perimeter too.
I ain't never seen.
He's more mobile.
Rudy,
but he's more mobile. It's an evolved version of
that's why we say we've never seen anybody like
exactly,
him because we've never had a big man who's that mobile, can cover a distance so quickly.
Man.
So yeah, compared to Wemby, it's not gonna add up.
Because I could, you, Marcus Smart, Avery Bradley,
Tony
Drew
Allen.
Holiday, Tony Allen.
Yeah.
Why am I tripping right now? Play for the Bulls. Got every rebound.
And Wallace?
Joe King?
No. Played with Michael Jordan.
Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Bruce Bowen.
Kawhi
Leonard.
Yeah.
Shit, Paul George can guard. There's a plethora of guys that we could talk about.
And every GM defensively go take Rudy Gobert out of every guy you just named.
You know why? Rudy changes people's shots. He gets stat. I mean,
you think about
they don't show up on the stat sheet.
That is
some of the shit they does.
Anthony Davis does that. He changes shots.
I don't know, like Rudy though, fam.
He do. What we talking about?
Fam.
He changes shots too at the rim.
You play with AD.
Play with Anthony Davis.
And there's two different levels. You're telling me the difference between Anthony Davis and Rudy Gobert. You'll take Rudy Gobert over Anthony Davis defensively.
Expeditiously.
That's it. I could take.
He played with both of them.
Ron Artest. We forgot about Ron.
I know he played for both of them, but I can still argue with the man.
You come off pick and roll against Rudy Gobert, you don't see the rim.
Can you pull up the Luka clip and see if he saw the rim against
But
Dallas
it's
in Minnesota?
fucking Luka,
Yeah,
bro.
you talking
What are we talking about? But Anthony Davis probably do a better job than
Best
that.
offensive player in the game
I
right
can
now.
start naming a bunch of people.
You talking about the better offensive player against the
Shea
best
kills him
defensive player.
too.
Win that matchup.
Who is not killing?
You
Who's
said the
Shea not
best?
killing?
Who's shutting him down?
But expeditiously,
If
my
Anthony-
man hit me with a big word to emphasize. Expeditiously, I'm taking a guy on it. I got it. I might crash out on the gas. This is crazy.
No.
Expeditiously. No.
It's not crazy. It's just something that it's like you say, it doesn't meet the eye test, but it's actually like the honest to God truth.
You talking about somebody who went up against him every day? in
It
practice?
doesn't meet the eye test, but it's the truth.
Yeah, I'm telling you, how
does those two things correlate? How does that make sense?
you take Rudy Gobert off any one of those teams that he's been on, they've made the playoff year after year after year after year. His ability to stay healthy, people don't talk about that.
Because that's the thing with it.
Like people don't talk about that.
He does.
That's the thing
He
with
doesn't
it.
give you that. He don't
Like,
get
I think
injured.
Now we're determining
You
guys
have to.
being best defensive players because they're healthy.
Yes, you have to. How you the best defensive player if you're not available?
Guess what? The one that has not been healthy got a ring.
Who's that?
Anthony Davis. Or does he have a ring?
Man.
No, all right. If you are the best, if we're talking about the best,
When
Well,
I play
you
with
need
LeBron.
to be able to be on the floor at all times.
Talking the bubble
if
ring.
you're able to not, hey,
Talking about
you
the
just
bubble?
talked about
You talk about
The bubble ring.
You don't like the bubble
You
ring?
don't respect the
No,
bubble
I
ring?
respect it. I think it was hard to get.
I don't like the way he said that.
I did.
I don't like the way.
I just,
I don't like the way he said that. But I see
Well,
what
when
you're
did we have the
saying.
crash out meter. That's always been. They ain't always been
Bro,
there.
we've been had that shit because this is
No, we been had
crazy.
that. You good?
This don't make no sense. Because my thing is, when you have a guy that can be taken off the court, regardless of what is going on, as far as they put 5 guards out there, I mean, I was part of the series when we played Utah. We shot him off the court. We had to put a stretch 5 out there, and he couldn't play. I can't consider you being one of the best if you can't be out there and hold your own, if that's the case. That's my personal opinion. They will never take you out of the game because, oh, Pat, there's a guy on the court that you can't guard. Come sit down. That's not the best defensive player to me.
Yeah, but that Luka cooked me. They had to take me off the court. I'm just being honest. I'm answering your question. We played Dallas, game 1 and game 2. I couldn't do anything with Luka. He took me to the block every single time. No, stopped offense, pass guarding, go to the block. There was nothing I could do. Now, at the same time, not only could I not guard him, right? At the other end, that's the only reason I'm on the court. So now I can't play at all. Now you take Rudy. Okay, cool. Any coach in the world, GM, analytical guy in the world is living as if you were a coach and you had Rudy Gobert on these guys at the end of the fourth quarter. You're taking a contested off the dribble, step back, jump shot from 35 feet against Rudy Gobert versus anybody in the world. If you have to bet your bottom dollar on that, you go bet. Okay, cool. I got to ride with that. Who else you go put on him?
Why has he not been close? Why is he not in the game? Like I don't know. It just bothers me. It bothers me because
Thank you, sir.
he impacts it when it comes to the maturation process. I know affecting shots goes into it, but that's where I
think you getting it. I think you have to understand how they judge it too. I think you have to. the Defensive Player of the Year, the MVPs, all these awards are season awards, right? We're talking about what guys do in the playoffs.
That's true.
That's not how you judge or earn Defensive Players of the Years and MVPs, right? This is a season award, and I think people get that kind of misconstrued. In the season, he playing every game in the season, you go come off pick and roll, you won't be able to see the basketball around. It's some guards I know who don't come off pick and roll when Rudy Gobert's in the game. I think that's defense.
I think the biggest thing, we get to the Baja here.
I like that.
I think
Where
you
did
know
guys get the
Minnesota
name
need a
from?
backup point guard. I get it.
Also, I feel like a big part of Rudy not being in the game is offensively.
He funny. This nigga's ill, son. He's funny as hell.
He trying to go get the backup position for Minnesota. I get it.
Nah, TP, you funny as hell.
Nah, but it's crazy though how Minnesota values Rudy though. They got rid of
They need him
They
now.
got rid of Jules. They don't get rid of Rudy. They got rid of Nas.
No, that's because of the
Just like we
contract.
talk about Wemby.
I think it's I think it's
That is
there's
because
some
of the
there's
contract.
value there.
It's because of the
value
contract.
there.
I think it's because you can't get rid of a guy like that because you still got to deal with what we talk about. You got to deal with Wemby.
How much
You have
money
to deal
here
with
we go?
Wemby.
How
You
much
ain't got
money
nobody to deal with that.
Oh, no, and before him, it was Jokic.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
So
And still is.
you have to keep Rudy now. Like you can't get rid of him.
Now you need him.
What do you mean now?
You've been needed.
been
You need him
needed
for
him.
Jokic too.
You disrespecting Rudy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That side of the couch is a little
You
different when it comes to
disrespecting
Rudy.
Can I? So what did he just? No, listen to me. Listen to me. What did he? What did he just say?
And you see what I mean,
He said
though?
in the playoffs you can't play.
I say something about D-Wade. They say, Pat, you're disrespecting a legend. You talking about a player who's won 4 Defensive Players of the Year. This is a legend we're talking about. Have some respect. Like everyone told
He's
me.
gonna be a Hall of Famer.
He's a first ballot.
For sure.
So like everyone told me, have respect for the greats.
Understood.
Also,
The nigga.
You see
big
how the
part of
envelope
why-
get pushed though.
Yeah, they just don't want the great shit. They're not feeling it.
How?
Over there. They're
How
not
4
feeling it.
defensive?
defender.
because offensively he's not.
But he's a Hall of Famer?
No,
I mean,
it's not offensive.
He's not what you want in
So
today's
what?
game.
I
No,
don't-
I'm telling you, it's not.
all that. I told you,
I
I'm gonna
think
give
you
him
need
in his flowers.
I see his
I
value.
just don't fuck with him.
Do I think his contract is
Shit.
hurtful to their team? Yeah, a little bit. It creates some issues with them being able to get
How much you
some more
make?
play.
50 a year.
50? No, he did not make. How much?
Make it 35.
I think it's like 40.
That's
Oh, that
fine.
contract's great.
Underpaid.
That contract's great. I lied.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
They just gave
a great
some
contract.
I don't even know the dude's name. I know y'all
he's a
seen it.
steal.
The Brooklyn Nets dude, Sharp, something, $10 million a year.
no. What about?
I don't even know his name.
What about?
I never heard of him.
Sharp, he want to kill out.
What about OKC big? Hartenstein, he just got the bag
He
too.
got back.
Yeah.
What did he get?
He gonna get
What
the
did
money.
Hartenstein
He
get?
ain't
Like 30.
Oh, he making 30. Hold on, where he at?
He only making 35. That's a great
Come
deal.
on, that's solid.
All right, let's
In
go.
the next
Let's
game?
go ahead and put this out there.
First team ain't making no 30.
He's up there though. Well, close to.
No,
Or 28.
he making 20 something.
About 25.
He making 25.
It's a lot.
So y'all got Rudy Gobert.
For Hartenstein? Not with the money now. Not with.
Just say you don't like the man.
No, I don't.
There you go.
There you go.
I've said
That's what it all boils down to.
I respect that.
I've said that.
And half the reason he's not out there is offensively at the end of games. It's not
It's
defensively.
defensively.
He can't
It's
make free throws.
defensively too. What? Who the fuck is he guarding on the fucking New York Knicks? See, don't say that's a team you have to beat to win a championship.
Josh Hart,
I was about to say that.
Huh? You take Josh Hart out the game, then who?
Mitchell Robinson.
The next person.
You ask who?
I love how you just.
So what if it's Landry Shamet
shut
coming in
this
for Josh Hart?
motherfucker up.
I'm just being
No.
honest.
Okay, how's he shut me up if
He
Landry
doesn't like
Shamet
it.
comes
He
in?
doesn't like it.
You ain't never gonna shut
If
up.
Landry Shamet comes in the game for Josh Hart, then who's he guarding?
OG.
OG just shot 40 from 3.
That's what you living with. I'm telling you, as GM, this is how they
The
think.
Spurs thought they were living, and he averaged 20.
No, the Spurs did a hell of a job. The Spurs were winning every fucking game. You feel me? Wow. Wemby was on Josh Hart.
You can't have it.
It worked
Let's
until
talk
it
about it if
didn't.
you want
That's
to.
all.
It
Worked until it didn't. So, I mean, and Wemby was on Josh Hart. Josh Hart made some threes. So, yeah.
Do you think before we stop talking about this Minnesota situation, do you think Ant and Cat would have won one?
Yes. They beat Denver Nuggets. They beat the champs. They beat the champs. Like, once you see that, what else you want? You literally beat arguably probably, I'm talking about Jokic and Steele. They gonna be nice next year, but like that run they was on, what they was doing, they was scoring so many points with Jokic and Like they beat them, like straight up too.
Yeah.
You know, like straight up. And we haven't seen anybody like do that to Denver. And when they did that, I'm like, okay, they got a chance. They got a chance. And then they blew shit up. But you know, we're players. We're not GMs or presidents. You know, we don't know how people thinking. You know.
They're here now. Do you think the LaMelo Ball and Ant situation works?
I believe in coaching.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, I believe in coaching. I think LaMelo provides pace, right? I think it moves Ant to his natural position. I think he was out of position this season. I think he played a little bit too much on the ball, right? I think he's really good coming off pin downs, coming off stagger screens, stuff like that. I think people underestimate Ant's ability to be a defensive guard. But now if you're bringing up the ball, you got to score, you got to facilitate, and you got to play defense. You see, your body tends to break down. So I like LaMelo Ball. I like
the trade?
I do.
Right.
I do.
What did you think?
The trade?
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. I feel like last year we all talked about we wanted him to play meaningful basketball. Because at first I just thought he played a little bit, one leg step back, which he still do that shit, and it works. But I think him playing a meaningful basketball last year, clutch time, playoffs, let me believe that, okay, he's taking that step to go somewhere and play with somebody like Ant and help them get over that hump. They got some more things they gotta add to the team, but I think that with that backcourt, they starting somewhere.
So you think Minnesota got better? Like they got better from last year?
Yeah.
They're gonna miss Nas Reed.
They're gonna miss Nas.
I will say that.
I think they can go get somebody to fill that. That's how I feel. I think their point guard was the biggest thing they missed last year.
Yeah.
They had a point guard last year.
Yeah.
I think things will be a whole lot different now.
I think filling that point guard position covers up a whole lot of other shit. I think you kind of relied on maybe they tried to let Julius be the point guard, didn't really playmaker, not really point guard. And now you got a true general who led like I keep saying, he led Con Knipple, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, and Diabate. Like, no disrespect to those guys. Now he has that on steroids. With the Anthony Edwards, Ayo DeSumo, Jaden McDaniels, and Rudy Gobert, that's a different level.
But it hurt
and like I said, I give Rudy shit, but LaMelo's gonna make Rudy look better because he's gonna make his life a whole lot easier. Getting to that paint, drawing two, shooters gonna have wide open shots they ain't really had probably for a minute, unless Anthony Edwards is making that play. Now Ant is able to be the recipient of just easy shots.
But they one injury away from
everybody.
But you still got to make the team.
Well,
but you need to fill that void.
They got no depth.
But he said it though. They messed up when they traded Cat. That changed everything.
They trying to get their lick back from that.
Yeah, that changed.
Exactly.
That changed
They're trying
everything.
to recover.
Yeah.
You can't recover from a big man that can shoot. He can just score. He's one of the best, might be the best scoring big man outside of Jokic and Embiid when he's healthy that we have in the game. That can shoot threes, that can post up, like go off the dribble, like and Wemby too. Like don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying like that was a big hit.
And he's so skilled. I watched Cat. It's crazy. We played San Antonio Spurs. I watched Cat. I think he go get, your shooting times at 60 or whatever. I think he go out there and he backhand at like 58. I'm like, bro, you warmed up? He's like, yeah, I took 5 shots. It felt good today. I had 61. Like, different. Just really, really different. Just a very, very skilled back. I don't know if y'all see when he pivot right leg. Jabbing this way. I don't even pivot strong leg. I'm so unorthodox. I'm pivoting. Right is my pivot. Giving you this way. What big? I don't know guards would do that. What the fuck? How big go guard that?
Scored 70 in the game?
61.
61.
He never. I think he scored 70. Did he score 70 at one point?
He did score 70. Yes, he did.
I don't think
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. He scored
You
70.
talking about Embiid?
No,
a couple
he can't
niggas.
score 70 in the game, fam.
Pull it up.
He
Am I
was close,
tripping?
he was close to it. I don't know. if
Yeah, I
did.
know 61 was
He
in
got
San Antonio.
61, but he tricked it off. He could have got 70. It was
Oh,
against
can you
Charlotte.
confirm? Oh, 62.
62.
Yeah,
D-Will, what
that
did
was
you
Embiid.
think about
That's
it?
still 62.
About the trade?
Yeah.
God damn.
Obviously verdict's out, but I like it. I feel like they moved on from Julius. I feel like Julius obviously is a great player, but he struggled down
And
the
now,
stretch
and now it's
in the playoffs. And so I like the change. I think like we said, the point guard was their biggest hole that allows Ant to flourish, Ant to be, not have as much pressure on him offensively, which I think he'll be a better offensive player because of, better defensive player, like Pat said. And everybody else is gonna benefit from LaMelo, because LaMelo can pass his ass off. Yeah, he does a lot of flashy shit, but the boy knows how to pass the basketball. And I feel like it allows him to be a naturally, pass first point guard. Yeah, he's gonna score, but he's gonna be able to get guys involved and get guys comfortable. So, yeah, overall, I like the move for him.
I think as we break down the game of basketball in the last couple of years, I think the organic four-man is going out of, it's like being extinct, right? I think people kind of see what OKC did, you feel me? Like they didn't really have a four-man that was consistently at all times. Like, okay, they play Chet, sometimes they play Hardenstein sometimes, but you see what Charlotte just did. They got four guards around these bigs. And I think, like we see with any team, a team shows a glimpse of like, this is the model of how to win. Other teams follow, they copy, right? And I think that's what we're seeing now. We're seeing like, okay, cool. Whoever gets the rebound, I push the ball up the court, right? I got four guys that can do that. You feel me? I got a 7-foot, arguably one of the best defenders to ever play the game, right? I got him behind me. I got Jaden McDaniels. I got Ayo who can go get a bucket. I got Ant. Everybody just run. We play fast and run. It gives San Antonio vibes if you kind of look at the dynamic.
Nick Bosa has sparked a wave of reactions online after what many believe was a response to Ryan Clark's departure from ESPN. What makes the situation even more compelling is the history these two already share. Back in 2024, after Bosa made a political statement, Ryan Clark highlighted what he viewed as a clear double standard. He argued that athletes are often told to shut up and dribble when their opinions are unpopular, yet that same criticism tends to disappear when an athlete expresses views that others agree with. Now, with Ryan Clark no longer at ESPN, Nick Bosa has posted on X for the first time in nearly 4 years, and fans were quick to point out the timing. Was it simply an ordinary post after a long break, or was Bosa subtly making a statement without saying it outright? Ryan Clark still has his own platform, so there's little doubt he'll continue sharing his opinions. The bigger question is whether Bosa's post was nothing more than a coincidence or a quiet reaction to Clark's exit. Whatever the intention, it has reignited an old storyline, and fans are already split as they debate what it really means.